Heather B.
Talk to me, homie.
I want to come back to that song we just played right here. I played it for a reason.
Yeah.
And the reason had everything to do with these people are here today with us. One of who has been here with us before is my brother. We've been in communication for decades now.
That's right.
The other one is my brother. We be in communication periodically. Somehow we bump into each other, whether he calls in on his show or something. Or just over the years seeing each other when MTV was on tour with Cash Money and being in studios with Cash Money and covering, just documenting their journey as they went on. But I remember a guy named MC Gregory D.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You about to walk us
Damn,
through it.
Sway. Damn.
I remember a guy named MC Gregory D.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who that is, so you got to tell me.
I'm gonna let the man tell you.
Okay.
This is pre-Cash Money.
Yeah. This is the early 80s. You know what I'm saying? It's early Mannie Fresh. That was like one of my first songs. You
Yes.
know, and meeting Sway way early on, I even told him some of his stuff. I was like, yeah, man, I've been checking you out, bro. I'm like, you know, and coming from Cash Money, he was like, nah. You know, he was like, y'all heard that? I was like, yeah, I got the records. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I started singing the records to him, and then, you know, and we've been good ever since.
Beautiful.
I'm a citizen ever since.
There you go, man, ladies and
I'm a
gentlemen.
citizen.
Come on, man.
Hey.
This man been behind so much success.
Facts.
I will say there would be no Cash Money legacy if he wasn't a part of it.
100%.
There would be no Cash Money legacy if he wasn't a part. It wouldn't be the legacy it is today.
Come on.
He was in the DNA and has been and will always be in the DNA. We watched him work with everybody, not just Cash Money artists, but he made a lot of icons. One is sitting right next to him, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on,
I'm talking
Sway.
about the one and only Juvie.
What's up, my brother? How y'all doing?
Hey, beautiful. Happy to have you
man.
back.
Hey,
Come on.
Mannie Fresh made a lot of stars, and I'm one of them.
You're one of them.
I'm one of them.
One of many. Mannie Fresh is here. I want to talk about those beginnings. Gregory D, MC Gregory D, and who you were then, and then how did you make the connection to Birdman?
Back then I was just kind of DJing block parties, and you know, and production came later on. And even with Gregory D, it was a mistake. Like somebody didn't show up for a studio session, and somebody asked me, like, do I know anybody that rap? And I called 3 people, and Greg was the 3rd person that answered. So I was like, hey, I got the studio for free. If you want to come, just, you know, let's make a song tonight.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I wish I could.
You know,
I didn't know that, bro.
you know,
like, I'm sitting here like, for real?
because we was never partners at you know what I'm saying, and that formed that group. You know, just by me, I was like, hey, bro, I got a studio session. And they giving me full run of the studio. Like, if you want to rap, come tonight, and we gonna make a record. You know, and we made a record, you know what I'm saying? And from there, it was Gregory D and Mannie Fresh. It just it happens just because he was at the right place at the right time, you know. And shout out to Alan Toussaint, who is a legend.
Alan Toussaint.
It was at his studio.
Wow.
Alan, you know, the late great Alan Toussaint let me use his studio, and he was just like, y'all, you know, do whatever you want to do, Mannie. And you know, and we made that record, and that's Gregory D. Now, you know, fast forward, you know, I started DJing everywhere. And, you know, and Juvie could kind of tell you this. I was always uptown, downtown, in every project or whatever, doing my thing. Yeah. And I bumped into Baby and them, who had some artists back then, but it was rap. And I was just like, what's this new thing? Bounce, bro. Like that I'm doing. It's bounce music, you know, and for people like, you know, twerk or whatever. And I'm like, the streets really know Mannie right now for bounce and twerk. So I was like, if you give me a shot at it, you know, I promise y'all, like, it's gonna happen. But if y'all get out the streets and let's do it the right way, the first meeting didn't go good.
What do you mean?
They were still going, we some street dudes.
It's gangster.
Yeah, we still
West Coast out.
Yeah, we still got some stuff we got to get rid of.
I was around in them times.
Okay,
I was around.
It was like, we still got some stuff we got to get rid of. You know?
Oh, that's what they said?
Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, when y'all finish that, come holler at me. So, you know, they circled back, and for like maybe 10 years, Cash Money was a bounce label. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
So it was established
Who
way
were the artists
before.
then?
UNLV.
Lil Slim,
Yeah.
UNLV, Miss T, It's a few
Magnolia
more.
Shorty, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of bounce artists, like, you know what I'm saying? And there was this song, Drag 'em from the River, you know, that everybody know about, like, you know.
If you know the history behind that record as well.
Yeah.
Drag 'em from the river.
Yeah.
That's right here.
That's right there.
Let's hear that for a second. Hold
It's
up.
the mystical Cash, the Cash Money Big Boy Records beef. That's what this is.
Really?
Yeah, it's a response to mystical.
Drag 'em to the river?
It's about mystical. Listen, watch, wait. I'm from the 3. I don't give a fuck. Yo, my shit. That's why. This is why I winded up on Cash Money. This beat.
Yeah.
I heard that song, that beat in particular, and said, God damn, bro, Mannie, look, bro, if I could rap on one of your beats, I need that beat, bro. And that's where this shit came from.
And that's how you got the Cash Money.
I came to Cash Money solely because of them beats. So
Juvie said, if I come over there, I want to rap on this song. You know what I'm saying? He was like, this has been always one of my favorite Mannie Fresh beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, luckily, and this beat was done on like a 4-track Tascam.
Oh my
like, you
gosh!
Know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
a 4-track with the cassette.
With the cassette.
I didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, so I was just like,
you got one of
I had a
those?
2-track.
yeah. So I was like,
That's a classic.
I was like, bro, I still got the cassette with the beat on.
Oh,
Wow.
So I was like, I'm like, we could clean it up, and I'm like, hey, you go at it, like, you know what I'm saying? So this is one of them cool moments in hip hop because it was mixed so cool because it was really a 2-track beat because it was a 4-track. The original beat was done on the Tascam 4-track, like, you know what I'm saying? And
do they even make those anymore?
nah,
They don't need
even
them
make
anymore.
that.
You don't need
yeah,
cassettes.
Yeah, you don't
I
need
don't
it.
even know what that is.
It's a drum processor.
It's a mini
right?
mixer that you can
Mixer,
assemble, like, you know,
Yeah.
but very, like, limited.
Yeah, it's a cassette play, a real cassette. That
Oh,
went
you
in
talking about the 4-track? Oh, right.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
So you know, he was like, well, I was like, bro, I actually got the beat, but you know, I was like, I want to see what you come up with, and I was like, but when we met him, Juvie was getting off from work. And
Where was you working, Juvie?
On-site environmental. I was the foreman.
yeah, but this is what's
So,
crazy.
and I was getting paid, so I ain't really quit my job.
Yeah, he wasn't going, but
Yeah.
I begged for. I was like, listen, y'all got to sign him. Juvie did about 15 songs, like on spot. Like, you know what I'm
They
saying?
drove me home, and I was giving them.
They was
to
like,
them.
do
I was
another
giving
one.
it to
And
them.
I was just like, damn.
Who was in the car?
It's me, Baby Slim, and Juve.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. What kind
You know
of car
what I'm
was
saying?
it?
What do we
Legend.
Yeah,
Acura
Acura
Legend.
Legend.
Y'all was
Accurate
still
Legend.
coming up.
That was the new shit. That was like the new shit.
I still
At
got
the
my
moment,
Acura
That was
Legend.
like,
You still got
Yeah, I
that
still
was,
got
you know what
it.
I'm saying? White Acura Legend. I never forget
I
it.
still have the white Acura Legend.
Wow.
And this is all in the beginning. I mean, this is kind of the beginning of the new era of Cash Money, right?
Yeah.
And they was telling me then, like, you know, we got a lot of bounce artists on the label. Got a lot of artists on the label. They're gonna be going in the next week. I'm like, for real? Like, I was confused about that part. It was like, it's gonna be you. It said BG and Wayne. So I didn't even know who Wayne was at all.
You didn't even know who Wayne was, right?
And I really, you know, I ain't know BG either because I knew it was a little cat that, you know, that Slim had, that rap, that Slim was like, man, it's like my son to me. I love him to death. And it was BG. So I ain't really know him, but I heard of him. So it was one of them situations where when I got in the car with them, I'm like, man, this is my shot. I got to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just kick them all. I'm going to spit all this raw shit to them. When I spit it to them, they came back the next day. Bird called me. He was like, hey, bro, we want to do the deal. We want to sign you. My first thing was, okay, I don't want to just quit my job, bro. So can y'all pay me like $2,000 a week? If y'all can give me $2,000 a week, I'll take off just to start recording, but if it don't work out, I'm not quitting my job. So I took a leave of absence.
Okay.
And,
Who just said that to
Keith
us?
Sweat just told us the same thing. He
Yeah.
took a leave of absence from his job and never came back.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
He said that first album, Make It Last Forever, changed his life.
Yeah.
It did.
Yours was
my
Being
first
Myself,
song,
right?
My first song, and this is the crazy part, my first song was with a guy that I was a big fan of, but I didn't even know it was him. It was Bun B and BG on BG album, Chopper City. I didn't know who Bun B was. Bun B was with Cash Money long before I came around. So I'm hanging with him 2 or 3 days around the studios and stuff, and they saying Bun, and I'm just like, yeah, Bun, I'm talking to him and everything. Then one day somebody hollered, Bun B. I was in shock. Like, what? I say the king of the Hubbard Trail, Bun B, UGK. I just started singing songs. I say Pocket Full of Stones. He said, yeah, man, you didn't know that was me. I said, Lord. I said, man, these dudes crazy. I said, hell no. I said, bro, I've been hanging with you for 3 days. We slept in a house together, talked. And, bro, you never one time told me you was Bun B. He said, well, I thought you knew it. I said, boy, this is crazy.
Wow. Man. I love that.
So my first song was with Bun B, so you know they had me right there. They had me.
They had soon as they put that carrot in front of you, it was gone.
they got me.
Put you with Bun. And then so being myself, was that the first project?
That was my first album, but that wasn't with Cash Money.
That wasn't with Cash Money.
That was actually with Alan Toussaint and a guy named Marshall Sehorn in New Orleans.
Wow.
And they did a deal with Warlock, so that's why it had distribution on it, but it was not a great situation. I ain't know anything about
Warlock.
Industry. They hit me with the check and they hit me with the speech.
Right.
You know, like
what was the speech?
You know, like them recruiters hit them kids when they convince them not to go to college, and they say, "Oh man, just join the army. We're gonna get the GI Bill and stuff like that." Not saying it's a bad thing because it works out for some people, but I got hit with a speech, man, like that. Oh, if you ever saw it, when they say, "Oh, we're gonna get you this, we're gonna buy you this, we're gonna take care of your life, it's gonna change," and yeah, I wound up working. Yeah.
At least you got to never go back.
You didn't have to go back, man. We got Juvenile here. Juvie and Mannie Fresh are here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Then was Soldier Rags the first? What was the first Cash Money album?
It was Soldier Rags.
Okay, 1997.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, 96, right?
Was it 90?
It was 96.
Yeah.
Okay, I was on the radio then, so I was all over y'all.
He was on us.
We was on the Bay. We was in the Bay, just back in that.
You know, bro. The crazy thing is we can't do no wrong in the Bay, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just
it's
left
so
there.
nuts
You
how they
saw-
love, bro.
Yeah.
It is the love there is nuts, bro.
The Bay
Yeah.
loves y'all. You was just with La Russell at his house,
Man,
right?
Yeah.
I told Manny I'm going back October for Halloween. I got to show it in the Bay, but I'm definitely going back to the backyard, whether I'm performing or not. I just like the whole experience.
What is it about the Bay, y'all was? Because the Bay also is a cultural hub. Everybody comes to the Bay and walk away with something, whether it's slang, whether it's style, whether it's whatever, demeanor.
It is a cultural hub. I think it's I think our people down there, like, it really, like, it reminds me so much of of New Orleans. We have similarities. That's why when Katrina hit, half the people from New Orleans that went to the Bay, they never came back. They said, I see them when I go out there. Yeah, but man, I think we have the same similarity. If you was to take the Bay and put the Bay in the South, I think it would fit right in like a glove.
It's still genuine. It's still untouched.
And it's the
You
same
know what
way.
I'm saying? That's it's one of them areas, like, you know how somebody say like protect wildlife. You know what I'm saying? that is you know what I'm saying? That's the Bay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got some endangered species
let
down
me
there.
tell you
Protect the wildlife
Protect
right
me tell
here
you.
by law. You
Let
don't
me
mess
tell
with
you,
none of this.
if
Leave
you
it
don't
alone.
Understand if you're in the Bay and you don't understand the language, if you don't understand the language and you don't get it, you're in trouble. You know, I'm gonna tell you that the Bay got their own language, they got their own way of doing things, and they don't like people from out of town coming there trying to change the way they do things.
Nah, you can't do
Not
that.
at all. They not having it.
And then let me offer
You're not
you.
gonna disrespect them.
Nah.
You're not gonna come there. You're not gonna disrespect them on a song or anywhere in any wave in life and think they're gonna forget about it and you're gonna come down there and they're not gonna remember it. You're gonna hear about it, homie.
They'll hold it for
They're
15
aggressive.
years.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
15 years, boy.
Like,
Trust me.
I've been waiting to see you, homie.
Right? I've been waiting
Damn.
15
What
years.
up? What up, homie?
But the other thing about you all, and here's my quick anecdote. I think what it is with the Bay, my grandmother is from a parish outside of New Orleans.
When you say Paris, right?
You know, I know, right?
Yeah.
I got land somewhere in what is East Carroll, Louisiana, one of those small
Right.
places that I inherited from my great auntie.
Wow.
Yeah, and my great auntie, my great uncle, those before they migrated. So a lot
They
of people migrated
to-
from the South, New Orleans to Northern California.
Yeah.
And so we all got that New Orleans DNA in us, and maybe that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? New Orleans.
I know
Yeah.
this.
How am I doing, Juvie? Am I all right?
You all right?
All right, cool, man.
You all right?
But but then there's the other thing, because the Cash Money tour back in 2000, one of the things you guys did is you broke the mold. If you recall how regionalized the business was back then, you couldn't get songs played in New York City at that time. You know, if it wasn't, and you know, a song like "Back That Ass Up" or "Ha" forced people to really open their minds.
It did.
Right?
Yeah.
And you guys, I remember the Cash Money tour, I want to say in 2000, right?
Yeah.
You guys were then becoming more accepted in New York?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I mean, the tunnel, you know, we was told. We was told, you know what I'm saying? If you go to the tunnel, dude, they gonna boo you. They gonna destroy y'all. Don't y'all come through here.
Well, they had boo Ghetto Boys.
I was
you
scared
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was scared of that.
You was scared?
I was scared.
Because they kept on emphasizing.
It was at me all the whole weekend.
Listen, bro, this is it.
Don't
this is
say
where
nothing
gonna
else.
Die at. You're gonna die in the tunnel. It was like a mafia movie. Y'all been doing fine until y'all brought y'all ass up here.
And imagine in 2000 they telling us, man, the last person to come to New York that wasn't from New York and rock the tunnel was Snoop Dogg, and that was 94. And it was like telling me, 94. Like, 94, dog. Like, like Busta rocked it, but it's a lot of artists from New York get booed too. They was letting me know it, like, you ain't gonna just come down here. They like sing that one song. And I ain't gonna lie, it was the best advice I could ever got. Because I sung that one song.
Yeah, we
5
did,
times.
like back to back of that motherfucker. They went crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all did it back to back.
Yeah.
I
This
took
was
my shirt off. We was drinking the
This
Hennessy.
was before anybody was doing
the
that.
back to back.
Yeah, I was wilding with them.
Because when they was doing Ends in Paris and they did it 7 times when Kanye and Jay-Z did, that was a big phenomenal thing. But y'all did back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
What year was that?
I don't remember I believe it was when Funk Master Flex was in the tunnel.
was Funk
It was his spot.
Yeah, it was his spot. Because
Like,
it was
you know
his,
what I'm saying?
before we was calling it residencies, he
was
was
the resident.
DJ
Yeah, he was
in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Because he played the music and then he had that spot that we was all there. But what I will say about y'all, maybe you didn't notice, but on these big tour dates and venues, what was happening too, a lot of people from New York was on tour with y'all y'all was opening up and doing whatever. In certain spots, y'all was killing the shows.
Yeah.
So people from New York like, who the hell is that? What is this
we was
song?
getting a lot of that.
So that's what happens too. Word travels fast. You know, if you suck, you suck. But yo, who is that perform? What song is this?
You know what? We was telling them. We say, oh, y'all don't know us, but everybody else in the country knows us.
Y'all gonna
wait
have
till
a
we
hard-
leave here.
Yeah.
I kept saying, okay, wait till we get a little bit in the Midwest.
In the South, yeah.
You know what I mean? When we hit the Midwest, because we knew, I could tell you, we won Chicago long before we got a deal. We won Missouri long before we got a deal. All these Midwest states, we had them locked.
Yep.
We was like, okay, y'all don't know us. Wait, just
That's
give you
what
a
happened.
second. And as soon as we got over there, it was like,
Wow.
we can't go on. They got to be the last ones on stage.
Who were some of those artists on those tours that got
Everybody.
eyes open when they saw y'all in other
was
I
cities?
mean,
everybody,
the Cash Money Rough Riders tour, it was a lot of times we had to swap, who closed out in certain places. It would be like, well, Cash Money got to close this out tonight. You know what I'm saying?
The regions.
And we was, and what made us a great family, Cash Money and the Rough Riders, we never argued about it.
Nah, we
You know
didn't.
what I'm saying?
We didn't.
And they
DMX
was wise
was my
enough.
dude.
We was wise enough to know that in this region, Cash Money got to close it. It was
Got
like,
it.
if we here, y'all got to close it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what made it a super successful tour. And then a lot of them got to know our culture. We would have a second line every show.
Yeah,
A
and they'll
second
be with
line?
us.
Yeah, we had a second
backstage,
line.
beating on the
Backstage.
kid, and they'll be with us.
And they
They'll
would be right
waiting
there
on
with
us.
us. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was like,
Eve
what
all
is
of
this?
them.
And we
Even
like,
all-
this New Orleans
even
culture,
all
sir.
of them, yeah.
We do this
Yes.
every show. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
DMX was my dude. DMX give me a bottle of Hennessy every night. Every night.
Every night?
Every night. He
night.
say, where you at? Send Rusty. I got a bottle for you, son. Send a bottle. What's up? Send me the bottle. I get the bottle, and I talk to him. One night I told him, like, bro, how I watch you perform. How do you continue to have the same energy, and no matter where you at in the show, how do you get the people going like that? He said, I don't think about it. He said, that's the problem. Everybody try to think about it. He said, I pray and I perform. He said, I don't think about it. He said, the songs are going to do what they're going to do. The fans know the songs. They love me. I'm going to give the fans what they came for. It's not about me no more when I walk on the stage. I'm like, damn, I get it. And bro, You talking about Scare Me to Death on going performing after him?
What?
DMX?
Yeah.
What? The dude will crawl, bark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He will pray, cry. He put all these different emotions out there to the fans while he performing. I think he was the greatest performer I ever been. Like, not even close. That's why when we was on tour, I used to always question, like, you know, if we go out on last, we got to make sure that we got to do our thing. I used to be mad about that. I said, look, bro, they went out there, X just clown, bro. They had the motorbike with the fight. Say, bro, we got to,
the dog on stage.
You know what I'm saying? He's growling.
Doing push-ups and
Yeah.
everything.
Niggas cheating.
He climbed a speaker. I forgot. Said,
With
damn,
Tim's on.
Yeah,
And
he
like you
climbed
say,
the
is he
speaker and
crying
get all
right
the way
now?
to the
You
top
like-
of the speaker like, now I'm here. Now I feel good right here. Damn, dude.
With Tim's on, Sway, with
Tim's
boots
on.
on. Hell
And
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
so
my
crazy,
gosh.
like, because it was times where he used to be late and he would show up, like he said, one Tim.
Yeah.
One shoe on, you know, wherever he came
didn't care.
from. He didn't care. He would perform with one shoe on.
With one
and,
Tim.
And a bottle of
and rock
Hennessy.
that shit in a bottle of Hennessy.
You said
You
it.
just
You turn
like-
in the corner, say that prayer.
Man, he said, and rock
It be
that.
like,
shit.
boosh.
And it's just like, dude, you like they ain't even tripping that he got one shoe on.
Wow.
It's X, baby.
That's DMX, man. Give a
Rest
round of
in
applause
power,
for
man.
DMX, man. Come
Thank
on,
you
man.
for sharing
brother.
that.
Our
Greatest-
Amazing,
Yeah, man.
Greatest rap performer I ever seen.
Wow,
Not even
man.
close, yeah.
Bounce. Just for those who don't know what bounce, I learned about bounce music and you all through a good friend of mine who he's one of the people that kept us informed from New Orleans. He's a pillar in the music industry. Anytime I remember, I can't think of what convention it was. Maybe the Gavin or something came to New Orleans.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that years ago.
I remember the Gavin.
And if you go to New Orleans, you got to make sure you talk to Jeff B. We got
Yeah.
Jeff B is
Yeah.
here with us right now. Jeff,
Yes,
what
sir.
up, man? You gonna play like you?
He playing shy right now.
That's all right, Jeff. I ain't got time, man. You don't want to talk,
Yeah,
man.
he moving slow.
Jeff, what you want to say
Step up
about
to
that
the
legacy?
mic.
Can you offer us something about this legacy and how important it's been to our culture, you know, and what it was like when you first start seeing the swell?
So I originally came from Pittsburgh, went to college in New Orleans, and I was all about East Coast, West Coast. Didn't really the bounce thing. Everyone was doing the bounce, but these two stuck out.
Yeah.
Did something different. Cash Money started doing something different, and they Cash Money worked it on the ground from, as Juvie was saying, Midwest, South, Southwest. They just worked all these markets before anybody even knew about them. Before they had their Universal deal, they were already selling hundreds of thousands of records independently, which they were selling records, which people don't really know about that
Cassettes,
anymore.
records, and CDs.
Yeah, they were
right.
moving units.
Uh-huh.
There was Juvie. I think he was the first radio show you were ever on was the college radio show.
At TUL. with
Yeah,
you?
Below the Basement.
Uh-huh.
He was with. I first met him. He was with another artist, Murder. Right.
Murder, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Jeff B is here. DB is from Texas. Well, grew up in Texas, but you were saying something that was really interesting about Cash Money in terms of how they had all you guys. You had a lot of factors under that umbrella. You know, it wasn't
Yeah.
just one group. It wasn't just one artist,
Yeah,
right?
because you know, I was born in New York, and when I moved out to Texas, I lived in this little town called Louisville, and then it was like No Limit and Cash Money were the dominant groups in music and sound of where I was living in Texas, and I just didn't really understand it at the time, you know what I mean? Because it was happening, and it was new, and Ha came out, and then Jay-Z jumped on the song, and I'm just like, yo, where are these guys coming from? And then the thing that I thought that was really cool that I always wanted to ask was, you guys had these factions, like Sway was saying, it would be Hot Boys, it would be you know, Cash Money Millionaires, it would be you know like different. It was like we have a lot of people under this umbrella, under this label, but we can do 2 of us over here. We can do 4 of us over here.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people might look at that as like, oh, somebody's trying to go solo or somebody's kind of like trying to make their exit. But you guys always stuck together, and it was always a group effort. Like
Yeah.
that was decided upon, or it just happened naturally.
Yeah, I mean, we always knew that we were super strong. Like if we stayed in our element, like, you know, and even with the Hot Boys, it started out kind of like that way. But I was like, I'm gonna give everybody their own identity and everybody their own shot at it, like one by one. And I thought to myself, I was like, this is gonna make everybody their own star and show their own superpower. you know, you think of the Hot Boys as the Avengers, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
everybody had a different superpower. Everybody had a different thing, you know what I'm saying? BG was the streets. He was as raw as it could get. Juvie was our lyricist, you know. Turk was the little chocolate, cool, cute dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
The freak.
Yeah, the freak of the clique. Wayne,
Turk the freak.
yeah, Wayne was our, you know, he was ad libs. You know what I'm saying? And just he was crazy over Missy, like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, and he was the future.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't curse, and he could still deliver and get it across. And he was young, so we had something that everybody wanted. So I was just like, listen, together, this is super cool. And the Hot Boys was structured off of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I'm a Melly Mel. Hey, I'm a Melly Mel fan, brother.
That's
You know,
crazy.
Damn.
That's
I
so.
do.
I'm so glad you said that, man.
I'm a Melly Mel fan, so of course.
Now,
Yeah.
as you were talking, I was wondering, did you look at Wu-Tang a little bit when you were breaking that
No,
down? But you
know,
went to.
I went to because that was the era that I grew up with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know Juvie knew it, but you know Wayne them didn't know it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right.
the way we used to structure the songs, I was like, hey, you got to go in and out, and blah blah blah. You know, and I was like, man, check out some Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. They would
Crazy.
be like, who the fuck is that? You know?
Yeah, looking at.
How they was looking at him, Juvie?
Well, look, that's why if you listen to the Hot Boy record, the first one, I'm first, because I was kind of like trying to give them a guideline on how to do it.
Yeah.
But once we did the first song like that, they knew exactly what we was talking about. Yeah, but I knew it. As soon as he said it, I said, oh yeah, in and out. It was like, what's in and out?
Yeah, you know,
that.
and I had a cover. It was, I forget what album it was, and all the Flash them had on leather or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Wayne them was like, what the fuck they got on? He was like, man, what is
Wow.
And so I tried to play the record, but it was so, I was like, you know what, bro? I got it. We gonna get it. But you know, it was really based off of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
That's
50
incredible.
years, we celebrate 50 years of hip hop.
The big
Yes.
dogs.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Back that ass up.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was a very profound record. You know, I thought the messaging in it had quadruple entendres, and I think you had to get beneath the layers of what the aesthetic showed you. Back that ass up, I know for a fact, had way more deeper meaning. Juvie, explain that to us.
Yes.
This nigga's crazy.
I got you slack on that. The song is supposed to save your life. It's really an exercise song.
It's really a love song. It's really a love song, right? It's no different than your favorite baby making song. It's baby making music.
Okay, right? Just from a
better.
different
That's
perspective.
right.
Yeah.
A lot of you, you know, 21, 25-year-olds, ask your mama.
You know what, Juvie?
That's
Get
how
out.
you got here.
Get
That's
out.
how you got here.
Ask
No, you
Dad,
got it.
yo.
But when y'all first, just the inception of this song, where did it start? How did y'all build that song? Because how many years has it been now?
26. I think.
26
Yeah,
years
26.
anniversary. Come on, man.
Yeah.
26. You play that DB DJ, so you play that song any party today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The party is
That
lit.
song
yeah.
has saved my ass in many a gigs. Where
That's
it's
what
like,
he was talking about earlier. That's what Fresh was saying.
There's
He
power
said
records.
it's the song you play. What you said?
As a DJ, you know, if it ain't going right, put this one on.
Yep.
You know, and you can recoup.
Yeah.
You can figure it out. Why? You know what I'm saying? Because you can let the whole song play. So you got time to fix your playlist or whatever happened. Because you can let, you know, usually when you play songs now, it's one verse. Back That Ass Up is one of them songs where you got to let the whole song play.
Yeah.
You don't cut out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might kill you because they want the whole song.
I won't drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, I want
and that's
all
at the
of
end
it.
of the song. Don't turn it off.
and you started from the beginning, unlike a lot of
Yeah.
songs where you mix in like
And-
right before the verse. You start that
Yeah.
song from the
Well,
beginning.
you have to, because that's kind of like get on your mark, get set, go. You know, that's the same thing. That's what it is when you hear those strings. That's what the women do. They go, oh shit now.
Oh shit.
And it's set up perfect,
Oh,
my
there
guy,
it is.
for a wedding reception.
Juvie, can you do the first verse? Juvie,
They can start
can
stretching.
you do the first verse for us, Juvie? So we right
Let's go. Let's
turn
go.
the cameras on,
Let's
man.
go. Let's
Mannie
go.
and Juvie in
Let's
here.
go.
Come on, let's go. Everybody sing
Big and
it.
wicked with some ass, yeah. Your bad jam make a nigga spin his cash, yeah. His last, yeah. Hoes found when you pass, yeah. They mad, yeah. You could ride in the Jag, yeah. With that, yeah. you can smoke a fire bag, yeah. A grass head, got money, y'all can flash it. And trash it, I'm a big time a nigga, yeah. Pull a trigger, yeah. A player hater, flipper, yeah. Grave filler, yeah. Look, I be slinging wood, yeah. I'm out the hood, yeah. Let it be understood, yeah. It's all good, yeah. You got a nigga screaming, Lord, yeah. On a hard, yeah. You the smooth little broad, yeah. I want them draws, yeah. Where you could do a trick, yeah. On a dick, yeah. You claiming you want a fit, yeah. Hey, I'm the nigga with the money, yeah. Don't they funny, yeah. Got birds that are running, yeah. About 100, yeah. Girl, you look good. Want you back that ass. You's a fine motherfucker. Want you back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with?
Back that ass up. Better back that shit up.
Yeah.
Back that shit up.
Boy, that was fun. That was fun.
Oh,
it's going down tonight.
Going down.
You want the whole thing? You got to come to the motherfucking Brooklyn Bowl in Brooklyn tonight.
There it is.
Crazy.
Me and the band, Fresh got the keyboard. This shit is gonna be all live. None of that rapping over the lyric shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the whole band.
Come check out some
Y'all doing the
real
whole band?
fucking hip hop.
How many pieces in the band?
I think we got like 6-piece band.
Six-piece band, Brooklyn Bowl tonight. What time, Juvie?
The doors open at what, 6?
Yeah, doors at 6.
Six.
Show at 8.
And Just
thank you.
Blaze is going to be
Just
up.
Blaze, my
Just
bro,
that.
bro.
Just that.
Hell, do you want to go?
coming?
Yeah.
You got a flight tonight, don't you?
I
Cancel.
could go tomorrow.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Shit is gonna be
Let's go.
amazing.
All right, let's go.
Can I plug our tour as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We coming to a city near you. Please check on my page, the Juvie page. We'll give you all the dates and the cities and all of that. You know what I'm saying? We on fire right now.
I gotta
That's all I
plug
can
my
tell you.
products.
Let's
man.
go.
You know,
Please do. The
I'm an
furniture?
entrepreneur nigger.
Oh, man. Negotiate, bro.
Let me negotiate.
Negotiate, bro. Go ahead.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody from the Juvie Juice staff. I know they watching right now.
Hey, man.
I got my drink called Juvie Juice. It's a seltzer. I got different flavors. I got a
that's
strawberry
dope.
lemonade.
That's
I got
dope.
a mango.
Check.
I got an
Non-alcoholic?
Arnold Palmer.
Check.
Non-alcoholic?
No, it's alcohol, and I got some down here for y'all. I think.
y'all
Well,
got
we
some?
gave the case away at the last spot, so we're gonna have to ship the shit over here, right? Y'all coming out tonight, right?
Yes, we're
Yeah,
going
I
out.
will have
we
it
going
there.
tonight?
Let's go. You
I
said you
will
gonna
have
change your
it
flight.
there.
Come
But
on,
I ain't
Fred.
finished. I got
Done.
more products.
Let's go.
Shout out to Kush. Shout out to Kush because I got some new papers. You know, some new rolling papers. It's called bats. It's called juvenile bats because you know when you roll it up, it's shaped like a bat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smoke clean, fellas. Smoke clean.
Was it a hemp?
It's hemp.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hemp.
All right.
And it's from the Bay.
Oh, shit. It's good.
It's from the
Get
Bay.
them bats. Get them bats.
Get them bats. Knock it out the park. All right. And I got my new yak, y'all. It's called YAC. It's called Yak. It's real smooth. Y'all got to check it out. My
I
cognac.
love it.
Wow.
I love that entrepreneur.
That's right. The entrepreneur.
With the
Entrepreneur.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Mannie.
And
Okay.
and I'm missing anything? Did I miss anything?
What about the furniture? Didn't you do
Yeah.
made by
Yeah,
Juvie?
I was doing well. What happened was, let me say this right. What happened was the pandemic. You know, it ended. Well, it's still some COVID out here, but it slowed down, and I stopped making lamps and furniture.
I'm glad you said that, dude.
I got my ass back on the road.
Chairs.
Yeah, I do.
You know what?
I do. I got to make them 4 stools.
Forgot
Four
about
stools.
it. All right. Let me take a few calls
had
for
these
you
people
guys.
holding for an
yeah,
hour,
these people.
Sway.
I said y'all was, and they've been holding. I really just said that to get them hyped, but they've been on hold for over an hour.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start
We
with
live.
this. Yo,
That's badass.
that man, they love you. They holding
Yeah.
for an hour, and it's in New York.
What up, Ant?
By way of Yonkers. Anthony, how you doing?
YO.
Why, yo, what up, morning crew? Y'all good?
What's up?
Excellent, man. Say hello to these icons.
Peace, icons. Thank you for everything and all your contribution in hip hop.
Thank you,
my
my brother.
question-
Appreciate you for that, man.
Yo, Ant, ask your question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My question is for Juvenile. Juvenile, I wanted to get your reaction to Eminem paying homage to you on the death of Slim Shady.
Wow.
Crazy. That's my
Wow.
brother, man, from another mother from back in the days, man. One of the first cats, kind of like when I came into the industry, kind of like put his arm around my neck, man, and showed me some love. So shout out to Eminem. Hell of a fucking rapper, one of the best of all times. Yes.
That's dope. Great question, Ant.
Good question, Ant. Good question, Ant. We appreciate you. You're a citizen,
It's
all
Sway
right?
in the morning, homie.
That's
Okay.
right. I'm a citizen too, right?
Oh, you cool, man? Please,
I want
man.
the key to the city. Shit,
on,
I want-
man.
Where my shit at, bro?
Yeah, I got you, man. Hold up. It's in the back. All right, we
Thank
got Bobby from Atlanta. Our good guy, Bobby.
What up, B?
Bobby, how you doing?
What's going on?
You.
Good, and you?
Peace.
Quick question for
Yeah, go ahead.
Quick question for Manny. In hip hop history, there's only been about 2 producers that have held down about 6+ acts by themselves on a whole label. I would say it would be you and RZA. and Swiss. How is it either easy or hard holding down 6+ acts as the sole producer for the whole label?
Wow.
I mean, it's really easy if you love what you do. You know, you don't even look at it like work. I love what I do. And if it was these same people again, I'll do it again for them. You know, they're going to be my brothers for life. You know, so I never even really looked at it like work. I looked at it like, you know what, this is my mission, and I'm supposed to give it to you like that.
And he's selfish. You ain't trying to share that shit with nobody producer. Get your ass up out of here, producer. It's my shit.
Hey, Bobby, thanks for the question, man. You're a super citizen,
That's
brother.
Wayne in the morning.
Jasmine in Iowa, you
what
got
up,
a question?
Jazz?
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So I just want to start by saying Back That Ass Up has been, like, one of my favorite songs ever since it dropped. Like, we got a home video of me in 1999 dancing to it.
Oh, wow.
So
The
my
VCR?
question is, yes.
The VHS tape?
It's an 8-track.
The beta.
On beta?
But-
Go ahead.
So my question is, when y'all were in the studio creating that song, like, did you have any inkling that, like, it would be as iconic as it turned out to be?
Yeah, of course. I felt that way from day one. Like, you know, that this song would be around for forever. Usually, you know, people they'll be modest and say, like, you know, we didn't know. I knew it was a hit. You know, I you know, in your career, you only get a few of them where you could say, I know. I really knew. Like, I was like, this the one. You know, and Wayne hung around after we did it. You know, man, he was just in the shadows waiting to get his little part on it because he knew. You know what I'm saying?
He did. He knew it. He was
He was waiting.
Shout out to Lil Bro.
Yeah.
Wayne was on
like, check
every
this
song.
shit out. Check this out.
Wait, hold
I
up.
got
Lil
this
Bro was on every song.
He was on every song?
If he wasn't on it, he was in the studio trying his heart out to be on it.
Wow.
Believe you
Wow.
me, if you heard a single from Cash Money, and in those days, Wayne either was on it or he had some kind of way he was trying to be on it, and said, you know what, not this one, bro.
When did he become, in your opinion, the super skilled beast MC, Wayne?
I would say go DJ.
Go DJ. So
I agree.
okay, so
I agree.
Is that not my song?
That's
all right.
We've been talking about
But
it.
you a
all morning.
DJ though too, right?
Well, I DJ.
I know you're MC. I know you.
Come on, Jules. You
I
should
know
put
what
me on
you
the track,
do.
man.
You
All right.
know I know.
Sway
Sway
Attack.
Attack, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I noticed something. Oh, by the way, Jasmine, thank you. You're a citizen.
That's
I
Wayne
appreciate
in the
you.
morning.
I noticed it where I don't know if most people listened to music like that. Like when you make music, it's a different listening ear.
Yeah.
Right.
And over that beat, that kind of beat, that song, I felt like he raised his bars up, his skill set up, and since then, it's just been ascending. What
Yeah.
happened in that moment? Am I off?
Yeah, you're dead on. Like, you know, we was in Dallas, you know, after a concert or whatever, and we was talking in the club, and you know, and it was just me and him, and you know, and he was just like, I'm feeling like a grown man now. You know, he was like, I'm kind of done with I can't curse and I can't, you know, say how I want to say it or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but if you do it, I'm like, this is on your back. Like, I'm like, you got to really bring it, you know. I'm like, it can't be no special effects, you know, no firecrackers and no fire. You got to really do it. And when we did go DJ, the beginning of it, when I gave him the hook of the song or whatever, because it was something that he always wanted to do. It was an old song. Actually, Go DJ is an old song.
That's an old song, but it wasn't his?
It wasn't his.
It was
UNLV. It was a song that I did way back, but he liked the song.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I want to do that song over. The beat is different on his, but it's actually an older song. So the premise of the song was we was gonna send every DJ a video camera, or either, you know, tell them just like radio DJs, like just y'all, you know, just video yourself and send it back in. But when he did the rap, the shit ain't got nothing to do with DJs.
Yeah.
You know?
It's you.
Yeah, and I was just like, you know what? I was like, dude, I guess, I'm like, we keeping this, because this is, you know, I'm like, this is timeless. I'm like, what you just did, I'm like, you killed it. And he did it in one take. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it was like one of them, I'm ready for this. And you know, and I'm like, well, who gonna tell him it ain't got nothing to do with DJs? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It felt like it.
Yeah, so it was like everything had to be changed around, but I was just like, this one of them you don't touch.
Yo, so the first verse, first lyric, did he run it by you or he just went in the booth?
He just went in the booth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? You gonna feel me right now.
Let me hear this real quick.
It's just
Stop,
crazy
man.
how Juvie wanted to do a song, another, you know, a song, and Wayne wanted to do like mind blowing.
UNLV. If I tell people you need to hear the Uptown for Life album with UNLV, go listen to the music, listen to the verses, the stuff. That album's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, that's first generation Cash Money. A lot of it was bounce stuff, but I was trying experimental.
Yeah.
And you know, and of course, Juvie, you know, Wayne and all of them grew up on it. So they was just like, man, I want them songs that, you know, can you? And I was like, yeah, we'll figure out a way to do it. You know, and I mean, when I heard him, it made me change my beats though. You know what I'm saying?
You know, true story.
It made you change your beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
True story. Them was my partners. We grew up together. You know, they always like, that's who told them Cash Money about me.
UNLV.
Because UNLV used to always come to the project. They was look at me like a guard MC, like, nah, we gonna holler at you. And we used to have rap sessions all the time. And they used to like, damn, bro, you had the record deal, but now you ain't messing with the music. You working. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this until my game plan was I'm gonna work and save my money up and do my own thing.
Yeah.
You know, but the name UNLV itself, the title, I gave it to him.
You gave them UNLV?
Gave him the name.
I know this stuff. Jeff, why you didn't tell me this?
Because we was gonna call ourselves Uptown Niggas Living Violent, right? And my group, my cats, they was like, nah, we UTP. We Uptown Projects. We not gonna do that. So I went with what my dude said. I was like, bro, y'all can have this name. I ain't tripping. Like, word? I said, yeah, you can have it. Run with it. They ran with that shit.
Yeah.
So my very first concert with Bounce for the Juvenile, I put them on. I put them on stage with me, and Birdman, Baby and them was there. I told them, like, they was asking me, what do I think about him? Like, man, we about to make some moves with him. I said, this might be a good move. I think that might be a good move, bro. And they never looked back from that point. So when I got my opportunity to come to Cash Money, that was the first thing I talked about. Was, yeah, bro, if it no UNLV, no Juvie. True facts.
No UNLV, no
beautiful.
Juvie. That's an amazing
That's
story,
beautiful.
man. Right? Man, I did not know this.
Me either.
Facts, man.
I don't think you get acknowledged enough as an MC.
Oh, man.
Oh, definitely not.
I'm one of them dudes, too.
Yeah.
I'm still one of them dudes. Even now, one of them dudes.
Yeah.
Turn the beat on.
Turn the beat on. Let's go. Go. Come on, man. We got Mannie Fresh here.
I give you 16.
We got
Let's go.
Juvie here. He already knew what I was doing with it. He got there before me. He know allows the
Where
situation.
Junior at? Where young Juve at?
Where young
We
Juve
gonna
at?
tag team him. Bring him in here.
Bring him in here.
Bring him in here.
Somebody
Let's
in the
go.
hallway?
Yeah, me and my son will kill it right
Is that
quick.
is that who I met?
Yeah.
Lil Mac,
That's him?
Baby
Yeah, that's
Mac.
him.
Why you act like he ain't never met me?
I think you remembered him. He probably felt like he didn't remember. Come on, man. Let him come.
Swear you could take these calls that you leaving people on hold for 2 hours.
Heather. They ain't those. All right, Derek, what you want to say, man? We got Mannie Fresh here. Go ahead, man.
Hey, man.
I'm a freestyle.
Hope y'all have initiative. This is the Colgate Connect.
Watch the
Say
goat.
again,
D,
sir?
what's your
Watch
question?
the goat work. Watch my magic.
I just want to give flowers to Mannie Fresh. Last year on the Rock the Bells cruise, he was the DJ that was playing music, and other DJs were sitting and chilling and listening to him. So let's make sure we get him his flowers.
Thank you.
You had
Mannie
Jazzy
Fresh.
Jeff, you had, Kid Capri, you had Tech the DJ. They were just sitting back, and Mannie Fresh just wanted to sit back and play for the DJ. So I want to put that out there. And the story that y'all told about Grandmaster Flash, I'm going to send that to Flash because I'm good friends with him.
Wow.
And he will love it. So, Mannie Fresh, respect to you. Heather Sway, I'll see y'all in Napa.
Okay.
All right, see you in Napa,
Thank you.
I
family.
just left Napa. Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
D, you're a citizen.
Yeah.
We're hosting
This way in the morning.
We're hosting the Black Radio Experience, the Blue Note Jazz Festival Labor Day weekend.
Oh, wow.
Andre 3000, Jill Scott,
Wow.
John Legend,
Lot of wine, lot of wine,
Pete
lot
Rock,
of wine.
Jazzy
Lots
Jeff.
of wine.
Yeah.
Now Rogers and Chic.
See, come on, stop
Now
playing.
Rogers and Chic.
Tank in the bangers.
Damn.
Tank in the
That's our
bangers.
people.
That's
Come
New
on,
Orleans,
man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, Mannie got to produce
Yeah.
Tina Marie too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
And you know,
I asked Tina so many questions.
What-
I asked her
like,
a thousand
give me
questions.
one that you asked.
You know, I wanted to know. I asked about the collaborations with her and you know,
Rick
the
James.
Rick,
Yeah.
the Eyes of Fire and all that. I was like, how did that come about? And of course, I wanted to ask about Deja Vu.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
A lot of Aladdin's Lamp.
Square Biz.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Square
Oh, my
Biz.
God.
Wow. She had some,
Man.
she crazy.
Tina Marie said Rick James used to tell her like, "Hey, we got in a fight. Come fly to Chicago. We gonna make up." And she said she would get there. Her name would be on the show, like
She's on the marquee.
Yeah. He was like, I thought we was making up. He's like, yeah, but you on the show though. I want.
Okay, while we do this, Mannie Fresh, who are your not top 5 of ever, but top 5 MCs you love?
Top 5 MCs, damn, bro. Shit.
Gotta ask you this. You don't work with. I mean,
it's-
you did the Melvin Flynn Nori project.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
that's
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
You did Nori's project. Look, salute
Yeah.
to Nori, by the way. Get
Yeah,
that man
Nori
a
is
round of
definitely
Nori.
family.
I'm so
Yeah.
proud of that guy and what
Nori
he's been
is
able
family,
to do.
bro. Nori is family,
Yeah.
family. Damn, I have to answer that, bro. It's dangerous.
Okay, all right. We'll
leave him
save it.
alone.
We'll save it.
Yeah. Can I
Off
just
the
say
mic.
Juvie?
Juvie,
You
Juvie.
don't
There
need
you
no-
go.
Yo, Juvie, welcome to the Valley of the Hyenas.
Go,
Yo,
go.
DB. Turn that up towards.
Yeah. Big body beamer, 4G hiders on a FEMA speeder. When we see police, cause we full deep and we got heaters. They catch me on my ass, so if I get away, I'm a genius. Try to hit a nigga with these stripes, that's why I don't fuck around with Adidas. Magnolia still on fire, we like a pack of wild hyenas. Man, all my niggas is bosses, we don't even follow no leader. Niggas bosses, we don't follow no leader. Had to cut some niggas off cause they wasn't around when I need them. I need something faster.
Faster?
Give me something faster.
You got anything in mind? Okay, DB, hit him. All right, watch this. Juvie right here.
Yeah. Whoa.
That man said he wants something
Give
faster.
to the needy. Give to the needy. Don't you be greedy. Give to the needy, get weeded. Give to the needy, get weeded.
Juvie.
I don't know what to say. I'm here with Sway. I cut up every day. Shout out to all of my dogs getting money and all. Smoking that weed in the project halls. Knocking on the walls. Grabbing your balls. Smoking on that shit. Fucking the hog. We do not play all that shit y'all say, man. Cause we don't run away, man. We gon' stay, man. Wild Magnolia been a soldiers and all. I do this wild shit for my Noya and all. Y'all talk shit, but I won't stop. Wild Magnolia dog still on block. The way we rock, the way we ship shit. Mild Magnolia niggas feel like Christmas. I'm falling off, but my shit never do, cause I don't go soft. One more time in this bitch.
Yeah.
I'ma keep rhyming in this bitch.
Juvie.
I'ma keep shining in this bitch. And my tennis feel like I got a new outfit. Go.
Yeah. Give it up for Juvie, a true MC.
It's been a long time since I freestyled, y'all, so y'all give me a little love.
Man, no, you get a lot of love. That was incredible. Hey, you know how many people would be scared to go over a DMX beat?
DMX, you
Come
know,
on, man. At that tempo?
Yeah.
Freestyle?
Yeah, man.
Come on, man. Give it up for Juvie. You need to start talking about him.
Yes.
I appreciate
400
y'all, man.
Degrees
Love.
is a classic. 400 Degrees is a classic.
It's a classic.
Juvie in the building, Mannie Fresh.
Thank you, sir, for having me. I am a citizen.
You are a citizen.
That's Sway in the morning.
Come on,
baby.
I am a citizen, baby.
Yes. You and our committee. You were part of our Sway in the Morning Congress, Juvie. Mannie Fresh, thank you for your contribution to this
Yes.
culture,
Yes.
Thank you.
to our lives as beyond culture, as community, right?
top.
And you've inspired a lot of people from where you're from and beyond. You guys didn't come into the game looking, acting like anyone else.
Facts.
Yeah.
Y'all made people come to you.
Off top.
Y'all didn't change what y'all did. The world came to you.
All the time, brother.
Even though they was apprehensive at first.
Right.
Y'all stayed the course and look at it now.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Come on. We talked about an album that came out in 95.
That's crazy.
Right.
Bro, we are super blessed that, they still checking for it. Like, you know, we still on the road and we still getting it. So I want to thank everybody that, support us and everything that we doing. We don't like to say fans. We like to say family.
There you go.
At this age, we have family. We don't have
We ain't got no fans.
Yeah,
we got
family. Our family show up at our concerts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, family, we see y'all soon. Sway, thank y'all.
Thank you, brother.
Thank y'all, bro. Thank you for always, bro, keeping me in mind.
Yes.
If I'm in your area, bro, you always like, Fresh, come over, bro. I got you.
Let's get it.
Thank you, big brother. Thank you.
I got you,
On
Fresh.
top.
Come on, man. Hey, and I'm coming out tonight.
Yeah.
Come on,
I've already canceled my flight.
Come on, y'all, come check me out, man. It's going down, Brooklyn Bowl.
We're going to have fun.
And
Flight already canceled.
And the cool part about it, after the show is over, we gonna bowl. Y'all come lay down with us.
Okay.
Yeah, we gonna bowl a little. You
For
bowl?
money?
You bowl?
No, he's
Nah,
a
not really.
ringer. Nah, don't believe him. He 250.
Yo. What are you snatching?
I'm
Oh, yeah?
super snitching.
We bet we gonna put something on it? I mean, the ball
Juvie, check
goes
this out.
outside and cut back in. I mean, it don't go straight down the middle.
Hey, homie.
It hangs on the edge. And
we've been solid, man. I lost friendships over bowling.
yeah.
I don't want to
It's
do
gonna
it,
be
man.
like that.
I ain't that competitive, bro. You can beat me. You can beat me, and I'll walk away. I'll walk away with the same attitude.
Nah, I'm not that great. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yo, Juvie Jr.
Mac.
Man, you
Yeah, he
remember
kind
meeting
of stuck
me?
me out. He was supposed to freestyle with me.
I'm talking about you remember meeting me before the day. I didn't feel like, I didn't know
we
that.
feel the love,
I didn't
man.
feel the love.
Man, I gave you a hug and everything. I cut the dreads off. That's what it was.
That's what it
man.
is.
Yeah.
You cut the
You
locks.
looked at me like, who this dude is? I said, yeah. It's all love, though. Still
Good to
love
see you, nephew. Good to see you,
Good
man.
to see you,
What you
too.
got going on for yourself? You
I'm
you
chilling,
spitting,
man.
right?
Just making these records, man.
Yeah?
Hell
How can
yeah.
people find you? This is
They
Juvenile
can
Son.
find me on Instagram, all platforms, Young Juve, YOUNG JUVE. You know,
Hey,
And
bro.
he got a new song he getting ready to drop too.
What's it
I'm gonna
called?
send it to you
Send it to him. I'll give you all
send
my
it to
number.
you.
This is your home too, brother.
for sure.
On the strength of your dad, this your
That's
home.
love.
But you still got to earn your keep.
Oh, no,
There
it's
you go.
good.
Okay, you still gonna have to come up here and do something.
Man, I'm gonna come up here ready, man. I ain't ready.
Yeah,
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
be on
ready.
you nephew now. Shit, you better write. You better be like Wayne did on Go DJ.
Oh yeah, he can't stumble like I was stumbling just now, right?
Oh, you proving we ain't even stumble.
he can't
You
do
off
that.
the top of the head.
You just was exercising.
Man,
That
look,
he-
next
he's
time I
supposed to
come up here,
always
I'm gonna
be-
have a whole
Yeah.
10 minutes
I was
for
trying
you.
to get him.
Okay.
Look, I was trying to bait him in. That's what I
saw
was
that.
trying to do. But the flow wasn't on this morning.
You know when the bait fall off the hook? that what happened. I fell off. I got out of here right quick.
He was like, I see what's going
I
on.
love it, man.
It's all love.
You guys are demigods, so to speak,
real.
to
Wow.
us, man. Yeah,
real.
man.
Wow.
You are our superheroes. You are the Avengers.
And Juvie, you ain't gotta prove shit to nobody.
no.
That was just exercise, fun.
Oh, man,
And it was dope.
In the spirit of hip hop, though.
Man,
It's all love. I
Yes.
appreciate hip hop and I love hip hop so much. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Thank you
There
so
you go.
much, right?
That's
I
it.
appreciate you, Juvie, Mannie Fresh.
Thank y'all for having
Bill-
us over and over again.
Anytime, every time. As long as we here, you got a platform.
Brooklyn a nice way.
We going to Brooklyn Bowl
All right,
tonight.
all right.
Doors open at 6. Show at 8.